Hey there everyone, this is Shadigo doing some post-recording for Hyperdimension Neptunia 1. We're going to Zeca runes number 1 here. You didn't actually see it and you didn't actually get me to the intro thing, gone straight into a battle because the recording derped. Thanks Bandicam, you're the absolute best. All the enemies here are the Shampuru enemies. There's 4 variants of them. We already meet 2 here. There's the normal Shampuru who attacks and does, I think it's tech support, which increases the tech ability. Yeah, increases agility as well. So yeah, it's kind of really good for evasion and stuff. And otherwise, it's just normal and can be easily beaten. The magical ones you might want to actually prioritise first because they can heal and are very irritating. And otherwise, use magical attacks. I'm also here leveling up Plutia and Peashy, who you saw me get in the previous episode. So there's that as well. This is also going to be very unedited because it's only a short video anyways, about 17 minutes or so. But like I said, you didn't miss much. Got an elegant crown there. I think that's a headpiece for Nep. Could be wrong. I don't actually go ahead and equip it. I kind of like the little flower on her head anyway. I think this next fight is actually going to show us the other not dangerous variant of the Shampurus that are here when I actually decide to hit it. And it's the buff one. They do a lot of physical damage. And well, like I said, prioritise the magical ones, but you might also want to prioritise the buff ones. Having the hunter sword from the one of the previous dungeons actually does dividends. The buff ones, they really freaking hurt. And I believe this particular one actually decided to pick a fight with If, and IFfy lost. So as you can see there, it just did 1400 damage, killed If in one shot, which kind of concerned me, which means I had to bring Compa up to try and beat the thing. I was keeping Compa back there just so for healing purposes. So here I go, considering I want to carry on with this dungeon, but if he's dead and I don't really want to bring any of the other 2 characters in for her, I could use the life fragment item, but I only have 2 of them and I don't think the shop sells them at the moment. I could be wrong, I haven't checked the shop at this point in time. But there is another way of reviving revived characters, and that's leaving the dungeon. And since I'm not that far into the dungeon, I just run away, come back. And, well, it kind of also doubles accidentally as showing the first part of the dungeon, which, like I said, wasn't very much. I just ran straight into the Shampuru. So, yeah, nothing particularly missed. I don't think I got the hidden item here. I thought I just may as well press it just to get it. I don't even know what the special item is for around here. And as you can see, the Shampurus, they're irritating little guys. They also look exactly the same. You can only really see which ones are which when you hover over them. So yeah, basically these 2 get my attention simply because one of them is the magical one, and screw healing. I don't want my enemies to be healing. It's just me. Then Compa dies, and I'm like, well, aren't you a little shitbag? So, goes kills him. Gonna have to leave the dungeon once again. More or less at the same place where I was last time when IFfy died. You also get Shampuru ears as well. I believe you want those for a plan that I need. Well, actually a couple of plans. To get the dungeon that I need to be doing level grinding, and I'm going to be showing you that dungeon and level grinding probably shortly after I manage to finish this next storyline dungeon and getting all the stuff sorted out from that. So once again, since I'm not that far out, I just leave, come back in. Compa is instantly revived. It's pretty great. I think while I was thinking about this, I think I did this one. I did the storyline dungeon first that we could go to in last station, and I actually had the crafting materials necessary to craft the weaken enemies plan. And the weaken enemies plan is super useful. It basically weakens all the enemies, but you still get the same money gains and the same experience gains. Now the plan that we got there, they had dungeon plan for Metro Ruins. That is the main thing we wanted from this this dungeon, as the Metro Ruins actually has the enemies here that we're going to be level grinding off. Now these enemies, fortunately, they were sort of stupid enough to stay in the same place, so if he's going to get Demon Flames, I think she kills at least 3 of them. Or she might just not kill any of them. Fortunately, Nep finishes them off. Compos, I'm going to know what to do, so I just decided do what I was going to do in the first place, keep it back and heal. Because this guy has an attack buff and kind of not wanting to go anywhere near him unless I can get sufficiently healed. Well, you've seen how much damage they do on a crit. They do up to like 1400 damage at the moment. Really wish I did have weakened enemies at this point, but that would mean having to proceed with the storyline. Also, you notice that Peashy is actually generating levels a lot quicker than Plutia, despite the fact that they start at the same level. Peashy has a natural ability, passive ability. She has increased experience gain, and she may very well level the main characters like pretty soon. But when I played her on the Vita version of this game, she didn't actually get that far. She's actually close to like level 70 something by the time I'm at the final dungeon, which I'm at now on that particular version of the game. I'm actually literally at the final boss's door. I actually had a go at the final boss. Got it to its second phase, and the game soft locked itself for some reason. I don't know. Basically, what I was doing, I was planning strategically for the order of the action, so I could get a second turn in before the boss attacks a second time. So I cancel my attack before I get to the EX finish, and the boss did its thing where it says destroyed, crush, kill, destroy, etc. And the game just did nothing else. It was just like, what the hell was going on? Just couldn't to no control of anything because it's the AI's turn. So it's kind of screwed there. It was kind of annoying because, like I said, it's the final boss, second phase. Means I'm gonna have to go back to the save point, set up my party and everything again, and hopefully not get 20 fights before I get to the final boss. Because not that I really wanted to fight anything, it's just the final boss actually does hurt, cause even when I'm at optimal levels. And also with the weakened plans enemy plan turned on. The weakened plans enemy, like I said, it's really good. I've already explained what it does, but it actually is a game-wide thing rather than specific dungeons. So yeah, it's really good. Do recommend, especially if you're going to be doing level grinding. And well, just as soon as you get it, just activate it, just leave it on for the rest of the game. So it gives you a somewhat easier time. You'll still get enemies that will surprise you and kill you like straight off, or just do tons of damage. You don't know why. But hey, that's just basically how this game surprises you sometimes. By the way, I should be talking about that because we're stuck in another battle. And like I said, this is pretty much non-edited, so it's a thing.
It's my turn.
I also got my butt kicked with the magical guy because I don't know why did he do the thing. He's dead now.
Mission accomplished.
Again, you'll be doing shampoo ears. And Nep leveled up and actually learned one of her better special moves. The do your best thing is an attack buff. Don't want to go near that shampoo. That shampoo is coloured orange on the map, and that means it's a dangerous enemy. I'm going to spell it now. We are actually going to fight him shortly, but Not now, I'm actually going to loot the rest of the dungeon first. These guys didn't move and thus got mostly killed. And after trying to figure out what's the best threats, I'm decided to just kill out the magical guys with Nep. Which means either Compa can heal or
Leave it to me.
I could probably get it. I could have actually killed them all on this on Compa's turn. Let's be honest.
Mission accomplished.
But oh well, I kind of need to heal Compa, so just in case I run into another battle. Which, well, I do, because that's the last of the treasure in the dungeon. That's not like the hidden treasure, which I still don't know what it is, and I've still never found it.
Who wants to get beaten first? Out of my way.
Regardless, these two fairly easy, well, fairly straightforward. All things considered, they're fairly straightforward, aside from the fact that they are pretty capable at this level to kick your teeth in.
If you're hurt, leave it to me.
And again, just keeping Compa around just to defend. But I don't really want to actually heal. I probably should have healed Nep,
Extra force, Nep.
because I'm actually going to be using her in the dangerous boss fight. Well, quote unquote boss fight for this area.
Heal time.
I heal her anyway. It's not exactly up to full, but she's gonna get hurt anyway. I literally don't trust these buff shampoos, especially after what they did before when they just randomly decided to do 1400 damage.
That was easy. Nothing to be proud about, really. I'm getting stronger.
Regardless, that's everything done. Everybody's like level 7, level 8. It's fairly okay for where I need to be, but I'm going to be doing this dangerous enemy now, so I'm just going to set up the team. I'm actually going to be using Plutia and Peashy here after signing up their combo attacks. I don't know if I showed this before, but basically this is how I do it. You have a CP bar, and the amount of CP bar you can use is basically how you do combo attacks and other such things. You can also attach the EX finishes as well. The EX finishes that have a heart next to them are basically because you have that person in the person in the front or the back, and the heart indicates how much of a Lily rank you need to obtain in order to be able to use that attack as an EX finisher. Naturally, if you swap party members around, you're going to actually lose that thing. But anyway, everybody's more or less healed up. Let's go kill this the most killer rabbit of them all after getting this treasure, which I kind of didn't say. Come on, Nep, hit the damn thing. There we go. This guy's the dangerous shampoo, and well, we can actually attack it first. Basically, all I'm going to do is HDD, and there's Yellow Hat. We get an achievement for actually manually going into HDD for the first time. Yellow Hat has two special moves. She has Power Control, which is an attack buff, and she has Guard Break, which I show shortly, which actually does quite a lot of damage to this thing. And Neptunia, as I said, she got Do Your Best, which is also an attack boost. And basically, this first turn, I'm just going to buff up, transform, and here comes Iris Heart. Both Iris Heart and Yellow Heart you will actually learn more of if you played Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory or Rebirth 3. Can't really do anything with Iris Heart, so I'm just going to start her off attacking things. The dangerous shampoo likes to poison people, and I misclicked this turn. I was supposed to attack. I was supposed to do your best with Iris Heart there, and I misclicked, and I got Peashy, who already had the buff. But basically, this guy is a bit of a butt. He can actually kill any of my party members. Fortunately, I do actually have a healer in Plutia. Well, not as good as... She's definitely not as good as Compa, because... to To be honest, I actually had a look at the SP thing. It's actually the same amount of damage. It's heals 30% HP and it's 100 SP. So it's actually currently more or less the same as Camper at the moment. But Camper gets AoE healing as well as healing status elements, which is really great. And basically all I'm going to do here is just unleash special moves and just use power attacks and stuff. That's basically how I treat most bosses actually. Healing is necessary. Everybody's poisoned, which is also a bad thing. Poison obviously drains your HP out and is not good, especially against the boss who can two-shot you. And I heal with Plutia, and then the damn killer rabbit kills Neptune. Oh well. I'm sure the 2 DLC characters can actually get this one done, and well, they do. I believe the dangerous guy actually gives you a drop, but I was kind of unlucky not to get it. And also no experience and level ups. So I'm actually going to be leaving the dungeon here, and next time we're going to be carrying on with the story. Take care, and I will see you next time. Ciao.